Time for Yang News of the Day, episode 37 for Thursday, August 8th, 2019. I'm David D. This is PRM. Thank you for being here. I have some breaking news to share with you, some updated policy substance, and maybe a tweet or two here, so stick around. All right, breaking news. Like I said, it is confirmed Andrew Yang has officially qualified for the fall debates. Politico writes, quote, Yang surpasses Beto in Iowa, qualifies for fall debates. Andrew Yang crossed the second of two required debate thresholds on Thursday when he polled at 2% in a Monmouth University poll in Iowa. He had previously received 2% in three other polls approved by the DNC and has hit the required 130,000 unique donor mark. End quote. So he got it. Andrew Yang said it was going to be Monday or Tuesday this week. It's Thursday. Better late than never. He's there. He's going to be on the September debate stage. He's going to be on the October debate stage. I think he's the 9th candidate currently to meet these thresholds. So we got 9 Democrats who have made the fall debate stage so far. And, hope he's the last one because the less people are going to be there, the better it's going to be for Andrew Yang. The more Andrew Yang has time to talk, the better he's just going to do. Like I keep saying, he just needs to stay in front of a microphone, okay? And if a bunch of other people drop out because they can't qualify, that is great news for Andrew Yang. So I hope you're excited. I know I am. Let's see here. Okay, Andrew Yang just updated yesterday his policy sets for combating gun violence and hate in America and a bunch of other subsets that have to do with violence and hateful rhetoric and whatnot. It just looks gargantuan. And if I was to go over it with you, all of it, I'd be here for the next 2 hours. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go over like a chunk of it with you and let you read the rest. But okay, so he added sets improving our political rhetoric. As president, I will be sure to never use dehumanizing language to describe anyone. I will call out leaders on both sides of the aisle that stoke hate and fear or use dehumanizing or hateful language against anyone. Okay, this is pretty basic, but still pretty important. And like I said, this is very detailed, so he goes over a lot of bullet points, a lot of subsets. It is just jam-packed. Here's another section, implementing common sense gun safety laws, which might have already been there in his policy set. But he writes, anyways, I as president will work to pass common sense gun reform laws, including a licensing system and waiting periods, universal background checks and red flag laws, a definition of assault weapons so they can be banned, ban aftermarket magazines and feeder devices that increase capacity, incentivize gun manufacturers to limit aftermarket alterations, implement and fund a voluntary buyback program funded with a starting seed of $200 million, but increase based on program's success. Interesting. I mean, this is what they've done in Australia. In other countries, like where they've had massacres, the government sets up a buyback system where the government can get probably like 80-90% of the guns just by doing a buyback system. He also said provide tax incentives for gun safety purchases and so on. And wow, this is just one subset. Like there's like 10 subsets. I mean, Andrew Yang has been critiqued as a technocrat, someone who just knows the details of every problem, and I think that's a good thing, especially when you're talking about gun violence, because there's so many things to cover, and he covers it here. This is fleshed out just in painful detail. Some other subsets include ending the influence of lobbyists, fighting the rise of white nationalism and extremism. Crap, my video just got demonetized if I said that. fight the spread of hateful ideas, reforming individuals trying to leave hate groups. Just a great idea. Strengthen American families and school systems. And like I said, these are subsets with like 10 bullet points on how to fix these problems. Just, like I said, painful details. So I'm going to leave this link down below. Like I said, this was updated yesterday. So a lot of this is new, fresh policy information that Andrew has added to the website in light of the recent mass shootings. So check this out. All right, so I think I have a tweet here. Andrew Yang tweeted out, "Women do more of the unrecognized and uncompensated work in our society." End quote. Absolutely. And when you think about GDP, it seems like it was made by men. Like, they just completely excluded women from what they do at home, from their caretaker roles. Not all women are in caretaker roles, but a dominant portion of the female population is in caretaker roles, mother roles, stuff like that. And they have been for decades. But they've been conveniently left out. And I love how Andrew Yang addresses that with the freedom dividend, which it would give women instant upward mobility to get out of horrible relationships, to leave horrible jobs, and to be compensated for any work they're doing at home. It just makes sense. So he brings up the freedom dividend for a lot of things, but the fact is, it fixes a lot of things, whether it's for women, for black people, for gay people. There's all these situations where it helps them in very particular ways, and it's valid. So people get on Andrew's case for not diversifying his policy set in public. Like, just don't speak about the freedom dividend. You got to open up your other policy sets and whatnot. But the fact is, the freedom dividend covers so much space, and it is valid. So I don't accept that criticism, because Andrew Yang has many, many policies, as we all know. So anyways, I think we'll just wrap it up there. So this has been Why Not for a Thursday, August 8th, 2019. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe, click the bell, and I will meet you down in the comments.